Hello everyone, this is Jordan. This video is being recorded on the afternoon of Friday, June 7th, 2024. Hope everyone had a great week. Hope everyone is looking forward to the weekend. Well, the week wasn't so great, especially after today for gold and silver investors, because we saw an old-fashioned slamming in precious metals. We had gold down over 3%, silver down nearly 7% on the day, and GDXJ down roughly around 7% each. So ugly day, but let's look at the charts, see where we are, see what might be coming next week. Okay, so starting off here, we have the daily candle charts for gold here, silver here, gold-silver ratio. As I mentioned last week, gold-silver ratio breakdown here is rallying. So given this breakdown, you could see a rally up here, a retest. So closed, call it 79 today. So could go up a little bit more, get into the very low 80s here. So looking at gold, what I noticed is the last 2 days here, very similar to this April 19 and April 22. Very similar, although today was a much nastier decline. But again, still kind of similar. But nevertheless, so gold finally breaking the 50-day moving average. So based on bull market history, that brings the 100-day here, 150-day into play as support. So initial support here right below 2,300. I mean, it's been over a month I've been mentioning this support here at 2240, the open gap here. In addition to that, the next support level looks to be just below 2,200. There is an open gap here down to, I think, about 2,175, 2,180. So as for now, these are the levels I'm looking for, 2,240. And here, just call it 2,200. And judging from the price action, you had a big move up. I mean, you had a gap here, big move here. So I would think somewhere around here, we should probably see gold settle in the next few weeks. Now, with respect to silver, this looked like a nice ABC correction in the start of something before today. And gosh, really ugly candle. So looking at the support levels, realistic worst case would be all the way back down here to 2640 or so, a retest of the breakout. This is the 100-day moving average because in most bull markets in silver, after you get a major breakout, the 100-day moving average in nearly every case tends to be the key support level. So this support is intersecting with, of course, 26, which was previous big resistance. Initially, look for probably here. Call it the high 27s, low 28s. So this area, let's see if silver can settle here over the next week or two. Maybe it pops below very briefly, but this is the level I'm looking at for silver. So let's get into the weekly charts, weekly candle charts. Starting with silver, it looks to me like it should probably dip below 28. I don't know after these nasty candles. Looking at this past week and the week before, I mean, those look like distribution. A couple weeks ago, we could have said 28 looks like the support line, and it still could be. We'll see. Maybe silver can still bottom at 28. I think it's going to hold above here, but it could come back and come close. Gold weekly chart. This looks like a double top. Now, a lot of moves in this market, and I think I said a week or so ago that this is not like a severe double top. I mean, it looks like one. You have to know what goes into the patterns, but it's some kind of a double top here on the weekly chart. And so my point about double tops in the past, this is a bit of a double top here. This one here as well. So they don't all look the same, but we can see this is what happens when silver sells off, of course. The last couple times this happened, you had this move here. This was a very mild before the huge move up. But this to me looks like, this is something where this top is probably going to hold through the summer and into the fall. So we'll see. We went through the daily chart and, of course, 2240 here. You have the open gap on the weekly and then the support here, 2200 or a bit below, 2180. Here are the key moving averages. So yes, this could come down here, base a little bit, and then start to move back up. That's one possibility, but that's where we are. Okay, finally getting into the miners. GDX here, GDXJ, SILJ. Looking at the support levels based on the price action coming into the week, you had this dash support level. There's been obviously more technical damage here. So looking at GDXJ specifically, the retest of this 32, the similar level in GDXJ, that's just below 40. So GDXJ close, call it 42. So that's another 5% lower to get to this line. 32, it's same. Another, so what would that would be? 1.5, another 4% or so to get to this line in the low 32s. Now, the other moving average, you can potentially see on the left what this is. I'll talk more about this moving average in my weekend update. I mentioned it in a premium flash update a couple days ago. This is a significant moving average. I'll tell you why over the weekend. So if you haven't already subscribed to premium, I highly would encourage that. It's very affordable, but I'm going to tell you more about why this moving average is so important. And so you can see where this moving average is coming to. It's going to, in the next few weeks, probably intersect with this support level. So this is the area I'm looking at for GDXJ, and for SLJ as well. A little more room to come down. So that's it. We're still in correction mode. Nasty sell-off this week. There's more to go. But the good news with that is that over the coming days and coming weeks, we could see some really good values in some high-quality juniors. And that's what I'm going to be talking about this weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Follow all my work at TheDailyGold.com. Consider subscribing to premium, TheDailyGold.com/premium. Thank you so much for tuning in. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like the video. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a great weekend. Talk to you guys again next week.